Hey there guys, it's Lewi 2x4. Gonna go completely off topic, completely non-Lego related video. Just wanted to touch on something that I feel quite passionate about and that I think is important to address. So the last week of my life for me has been absolute hell. Um, in 2013, I was diagnosed with anxiety, depression, and a little bit of agoraphobia. And since then, I've never been able to sort of fully feel normal. And I was always told that anyway, going into counselling and all these other things, therapy, things like that, it would never go away. You'd never fully be the Lewis you were before 2013 or the person you were before 2013. It happens to most people and it just doesn't seem to go away. It took control of my life for a long time. I was working in a job. I ended up losing that job because I was too ill to work. I couldn't concentrate. I wasn't eating right. I gained loads of weight. I lost loads of weight, and then I was on all sorts of different medication and things like that. It wasn't a nice experience. I wasn't a nice person to be around, to be honest. But things slowly started to get better, and I started to feel normal again. I got a different job. I started to feel better about myself. I had a little bit more confidence to do things. But then recently, so just to explain my situation currently is, I was working in a job. I've been there for quite some time. Was looking to change my career basically, to move to something different, look for some sort of career development. So I did. I looked for another job. I found one that I thought was quite interesting, quite close to home. Loads of good job prospects. I wouldn't be working shifts or anything anymore, and I'd feel a lot better about myself. A little bit more money as well, with an opportunity of it to gradually go up, which is what's happening. But shortly after that, when I started, I was there for about 2 weeks, and what happened was the UK coronavirus thing just got out of control. So everybody was told that they would either be furloughed or they would go off with only so much pay. And it was worrying time. So me, with one of those risk factors and having a health condition, I was told to stay off. Me thinking it was only going to be a couple of weeks, maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks, maybe a month at max. That turned into 4 months of being inside, only going out every now and then for a bit of exercise, walking the dogs, seeing Jess on a night type thing, and going out with her. That was literally it. And I wasn't working. I was quite lucky that I was getting full pay, unlike a lot of my friends that work back where I used to work that were getting only 80% of their pay. Then recently I've just gone back to work after 4 months of being off, of not doing anything, being completely out of a routine. Something that I didn't think would happen when I went back was this feeling of anxiety was creeping up again. I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't eating, I wasn't able to I was going to the toilet all the time. I was just getting stressed up, hot and sweaty. My heart was going crazy. It's been horrible. I'm still not fully feeling great, but I feel better than what I was on Monday, and it is now Tuesday of the following week. So I feel a lot better, but I just wanted to kind of share this with people and make people realize that there is a way out of it. You don't have to struggle your whole entire life dealing with things like this, especially depression, anxiety. They're just, it's hard to say, because when you're in that mindset and when you're in that moment, it's a struggle, and it'll always be a struggle. The thing that helped me through the last week was probably 3 things: my fiance, my work colleagues, and this one thing that I didn't expect to think about or to even contemplate. And that third thing was, think 6 months ago. What were you doing 6 months ago? You weren't stressed. What were you stressing about? What were you nervous about? What stopped you from sleeping on night? Was it a new job? Was it a test that you had coming up? And did you think in that mindset, I'm never going to get over this? I'm going to struggle. I'm going to struggle big time after this. Do you know what? That feeling just disappears. I can't even remember the last time I stressed out and was this anxious over something. It seems silly thinking about it now, knowing that I'm feeling better and I'm like coming up from this like horrible pit that I was in. I was just getting so worked up, I was getting upset, I was crying, I just felt sick all the time, I didn't want to go to work. Yeah, I was really struggling. But there's always a way out. There's, if there's people around you, talk to them. Talking to somebody is the best thing you could possibly do. Express how you feel, and if you go on and on about it, don't worry, because it's just your way of getting it out there and making people feel better and making yourself feel better and letting people know that you're struggling and you need help. That's the best thing you could possibly do. But I just wanted to share that point with somebody. I wanted to bring home what actually happens in life. It's not all butterflies and rainbows, as I usually say, and not everything's as like amazing as it seems. It's not like, oh, I'm doing a YouTube channel and I'm gonna make a job out of it and I'm gonna make millions, and like there is other things that people have to do. People have to go and work a 9 till 5 job or work shifts, in a job that they hate, or barely get to see their family and things like that. But I wanted to be honest, and I wanted to be real with everybody that follows me. And even if you're not following me or you're not subscribed to me, just remember that you're a human being. These things happen. You can move on from it. You just have to ride it out, and you just have to start thinking a little bit more positively. And I know it's easier said than done to say, oh, just think more positively, because I've been there. I know exactly what it's like. But you'll get through it. And if you see somebody that, like a family friend or like a classmate or a student that's, at your school or college or something like that, or even just somebody that in the street, that you know is having a bad time, or has just lost somebody, or just crashed their car, or did really bad on a test that they were like studying so hard for, like go help them out, go make them feel better. Be happy, try and make people happy. Just care for people basically. But that's the message I want to spread. And if it's, if only 5 people watch this video, then I'm happy. Even if one person watches this video, I'm happy, and I feel like I've let people know how I'm feeling, and I've hopefully made somebody else feel better. But yeah, I just wanted to let people know how I was feeling, and that it's okay to struggle sometimes. It happens, and that anxiety and depression and all those mental illnesses are real things. People do struggle with them. It's not just something, oh, you're just sad, or you just like, or you can't bother, just lazy. That's not what it is. That's not what depression is. That's not what anxiety is. These are real things that people suffer with. So yeah, I just wanted to spread the message, and I just wanted to explain what I've been feeling like, and hopefully through my experience and sharing my experience, I've maybe helped, a handful of people out, or I hope I help out as many people as, come to watch this video. So, but yeah, I won't ramble on too much. I just want to say thank you for everybody that is subscribed to my channel, and thank you for everybody that understands the situation that I've gone through and many others go through. And I hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope everybody's thinking of each other and everybody's looking out for their friends and things like that. So yeah, I'll leave it here, guys. Take care.